This is probably one of the coolest things I've tried to do in a Minecraft world. Hi everyone, I'm your King Wolvlox, and welcome back to Minecraft. It has been just a little bit of time, but a lot has happened since we last left off, and I wanted to show you. So let's get on our horsey here, and we can go explore. I will have to deal with the horse's noises for just a little bit, but we'll see that over here, I built an obelisk over here. I just think that they're kind of a cool structure, so I thought I'd put one there. But we started to expand our village out just a little bit more, just on the outskirts of this wall. I've thought about expanding our wall, but I realized that for one, it took a lot of effort the first time I did it. And I also did it a subsequent time because I had to rebuild the wall because it didn't look that great. So we're just gonna keep that as is. But out here, I built an exit path. This is gonna be another one of those safe houses that we built before in a few other areas. But if we walk all the way out here, there's actually a village south of us, and I wanted to connect it to our network, so I built a path all the way through this nice flower field. Well, it's more like a flower mountain, and we can go all the way up here, past here. It's a lot of stairs because it's a very hilly environment, but if we go all the way out, we should see the village just on the horizon. I try to light up the path a bit too, but you know, we're still gonna have to put up with mobs. But just out over here is another village. I think that someone is actually working on this village to turn into a kingdom. So I think it's actually a worthwhile investment that I made a path out here. But even if I didn't, I think there's actually an update coming out in Minecraft where they're gonna change how villagers work. Like specifically their trading. I don't know if that's gonna go through because it seems like it's kind of controversial, and maybe they'll consider changing it. But it looks like someone started building a wall over here out of like some cherry blocks, because I definitely didn't put these cherry trees over here. I'm wearing pink in honor of my favorite tree that they added to the game. And I think this village will probably be all right on its own. Ooh, their iron golem's not doing too hot. Probably get some iron for him if we needed to. We could build a couple more as well. I stole a bell from this village, so I kind of feel bad for them. I think I might be able to help them out, but I don't know what whoever's working on that village wants to do. It looks like they want to do more of a wooden wall, which is I'm okay with, because so we had someone else build a wooden wall, and I think that it looks really good. And you know, it's okay to have a variety that's different from cobblestone. Although I have a ton of cobblestone from another project that I've been working on, which we will jump to momentarily. All right, Jordan, don't run off now. Stay here. All right, back at our castle proper, if we go downstairs, I've been collecting more armor trims. We've gotten 4 from the Trail Ruin. So you might remember that Trail Ruin that we discovered a little bit ago. Just a little bit of time. It's actually been quite a while. But I went back over there and I actually started excavating it. And I grabbed some of these just to put them on display, because I think I'm actually all set with our armor trim. I thought about changing it up because I don't know if I liked exactly how it looked. But I think that, you know, as king, having a combination of diamond and emerald is probably in our best interest for showing off our wealth. Because of course we are king. I don't think my villagers much notice, since they just sleep in my bed upstairs, but that's all right. So we also grabbed the pottery shards, but not pottery shards. I learned that that's actually the proper term for in archaeology, so I guess we'll have to call them that, but it's a little weird getting used to that. So this is the howl shard, and this is the friend shard. Yeah, still sounds really weird. Anyway, so I have this map here. I expanded our world map so that we could include the village that's south of us, but also eventually when we get an elytra, we'll want to explore more of these areas out here. So, you know, I'm sure there'll be villages out there. More trail ruins would be nice. We'll go to our trail ruin eventually. But I wanted to show you that I also set up a community chest for anyone that decides to build other kingdoms. I wanted to share my resource with them. I really depleted the oak wood though. I did have a decent amount, but we're gonna need to use all of that when we're building our base over there, or our new areas over there. I don't think I want to expand our village really too much, because I think it's pretty much the right size. So if we take a look at our Wood Quill. We have 123 villagers. Like, I don't think we're ever going to need to worry about trades. Sometimes villagers do die, and that scares me because I just walk around and see babies again, even though they really shouldn't be dying off. I think it's because of the drowned. Have got to be the most annoying mob in this game. But if we check over here, I like to create like kind of stories for the Minecraft world that we're in. So that trail ruin that we're gonna check out, I called them the Atatori culture. Just came to me, random name. But they're gonna be the precursors to my kingdom, my friend Andrew's kingdom, and based off of the stuff that we found there, we piece together what that civilization might have been like, that ancient culture. But let's stop talking about this and let's just go there. All right. Instead of Jordan, we have Winter over here, who's our buddy. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably one of the coolest things I've tried to do in a Minecraft world. Even more impressive than the kingdom. Because, I mean, everybody tries to build a Minecraft kingdom. There's villages around. But what I wanted to do with the trail ruin specifically, I think, is kind of unique. Maybe. We'll see. So if we turn around, see that we've built this little building over here that's acting as our like little just outpost building. It looks like another one of our I probably should have built it out of birch now that I think about it, but it's all right. It's another one of our safe houses. But if we turn around, you ready? Boom. Here it is, our excavation site. Now as you can see, this is still very much a work in progress, but I don't know if you're familiar with Mabinogi. It's a game I used to play quite a lot. I don't really play it anymore, but I remember specifically that there is this place called the Dragon Ruins. I see that drowned over there. We'll get to him in a second. But there was this place called the Dragon Ruins specifically, and I remember it well because I liked the idea of there being like this huge underground site that's being excavated, and above it is just like these like platforms running across so that people can access it. And we got the scaffolding so we can get down. Quick reminder, if you're looking for a trail ruin, you should be looking in old growth. Birch is where I found mine. I think that's probably going to be the best biome to look for. I think there's other biomes you can find it in. I'll be sure to list them below. But the old growth birch is the one I've seen to find the most. But let's actually get down into the trail ruin. So we found a lot of, actually, well, let's take a look at our loot chest here. We found a lot of stuff here. So we found a couple more armor trims. And we found a lot of, see, pottery sherds, handles, etc., etc. And we have a couple of brushes here. So reminder that when you're going through these kind of sites, you should be very careful to make sure that every gravel block that you come across, you are careful with. We have fall damage. So, we have feather falling, so I guess we'll take that instead of going down the scaffolding. But here is the trail ruin. So last time we saw it, it was just exposed at the top there. I tried to just support it up there. I mean, I guess I could like bring it down or just like destroy it or whatever. I could even like move all the way. Like I could just go all the way and just move this like all the way up. But that would seem a little ridiculous, like doing that to it. But I'm trying to excavate as much of it as I can. I think I've gotten... Why is there a fox down here? Okay. I've tried to excavate as much of it as I can. I think I've actually gotten pretty much all of it. Of course, we still need to dig all the way up. But the other thing I wanted to mention is now that we're actually here, let's look at my little notebook here. See what I actually wrote down about the Atatori culture. So they're the precursors to the Kingdom of Wolfox and the Kingdom of Kaluki. And I found some wooden hoes. So they're definitely agricultural based. I don't know how long ago they were around, but they definitely had agriculture. And I say early Etern worship, our Phoenix god, of course, because I think I found some orange stained glass early. Oh, yeah. So we got lots of orange around, and that makes me think that they were, early worshippers of our gods. So, that just makes sense. So if we go back over here, they had a blue and yellow color, which is, of course, the color of our flag. They have lots of brick buildings. We use stone brick, not so much regular brick, and they're pacifist and naturalists. Now, why did I say that? Well, if we go look back in our chest, and it's also approaching nighttime, I think. Oh, no, we're still good. Still got plenty of daytime. I guess the drowned despawned. Oh no, 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 he's still there. Well, hopefully he doesn't have his trident anymore. Come on, guys, just get away from my archaeology site. I've had a creeper spawn down while I was like excavating the area. That was not fun. That was not fun at all. If we go into this chest, if we go into, sorry, the safe house, I can show you that there's a lot of chests in here, and it's because they are really full of stuff. Okay, we got lots of copper, lots of cobblestone, lots of dirt, lots of everything. And we got this chest filled somewhat, but this chest is definitely filled all the way up. Oh, I got some more chests out here. Yeah, we got lots of resources. I've been ferrying them back and forth every now and then. I try to light up a little bit of the area, not too much of it. But I am curious if there's any more trail ruins. I don't know how frequently they spawn. I don't think they're super common, but I wonder if there's like a limit on how close they can spawn to each other, or if they can just spawn pretty much anywhere. Now that I think about this, I don't actually think this spawned in an old growth. It might have spawned in a taiga. I think I think there's old growth. There's like old taiga biomes as well, or some sort of like, they have a variety of biomes they can spawn in. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right, I remember what I wanted to show. We're back here in the good old kingdom of Kalucky, but this isn't exactly where I wanted to see that there's something over there. And I actually made some upgrades to our rail network. So there's that village that was being built out over here. So I actually built a rail network all the way over there. I know what you're thinking. There's that village that we also saw over there. How come I didn't build a rail network over there? And that's because that village is really, really far away. And a road, I think, will suffice. And eventually it'll just be on nether transport anyway. Same with this village over here. So actually, let's just ride the rail instead of run all the way around here. Yeah, we're ferrying back a lot of cobblestone. Every time I come back from the trail ruin, I feel like I need to at least bring some cobblestone with me. Thanks, phone, for interrupting me. So we'll see here. So it goes over the water over there a little bit. So, you know, I didn't want to go all the way down because there's like a cliff down there, or like a sea cliff, or there's a ravine down there, and it would take way too much of my time. So, and also I just had to deal with drown, so not really worth it. But here we are. I didn't connect it with a path or anything. I thought about building maybe a bridge out here, but you know, it is kind of off the beaten path, so I think a rail fine. And I'll let whenever they finish building their kingdom, they can build a bridge out here. And I think that'll, you know, so they can customize it however they want. Because I guess my style is kind of, well, my style's fine. It's just, there needs to be a little more variety. I also don't want to build everything for them. So we'll get on the way back. And I made improvements to Wolfox Rail too. So the same kind of, like fences sticking up. And I have a hanging sign to let us know, like, what station it is and where it's going to. So over there was question mark to Kalucky Station. And over here is, because I don't actually know what their kingdom is called yet, and Kalucky to question mark station over here. And I haven't made any improvements to Kalucky. I kind of just wanted to leave that for my friend. So there's like a huge island out there that's still kind of undeveloped. Hopefully it'll get developed at some point. If I have the resources and time for it, I might work on that, but well, I mean, the cobblestone won't be a problem. I have tons of cobblestone, but oh well, you know, let's ride the other rail back too. So yeah, this is what I meant. So we have Kalucky to Wolfox Station, and then we have Kalucky to question mark. And we'll put our minecart down here, and we'll go back the other way. The good old rail. I don't know if you know, at some point I might add more powered rails to here, just so that we can make them go a little bit faster. But you know, it's also nice to kind of keep it scenic. You know, I still chop trees around here, you know, typical. I haven't added any houses out here. These villages have been pretty stable. And you know, I don't even think about them as separate villages, even though they pretty much are separate villages. I kind of just think of them as outskirts. It might be nice to give them proper names instead of just being village outskirts. But yeah, you can see over there, there's our other signpost. We got some nitwits out and about. I swear so many times, whenever there's a villager that's doing something weird, it always is a nitwit. Like, there's so many times I have to, like, get on a boat to grab some nitwits that are, like, swimming out into the middle of the ocean. Like come on, guys, you don't want to be killed by drown, do you? Like, oh boy. But here we are. Lucky Station. I didn't, so yeah, we'll obviously have to go back at some point and put the mine carts in a proper place. I thought about adding another house out here, but you know, now I think about it, I think it's pretty nice out here as is. And honestly, the less developed it is, the better. We should try to expand our forest if we can, since we do have like a logging center here. So those are some ideas what we should do. Other than that, there's nothing else we've changed up here. Everything else is pretty much the same. I still think I need to, yeah, I still need to put a water bucket in there. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button and maybe even clickety clack on your keyboard. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. I'm Wolvlox, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.